All right, we're gonna make our 72-hour fermented dough. Sounds daunting, it is, but it's time in the refrigerator, not our personal time. This thing was gonna take us literally 3 minutes to make. In fact, the cleanup takes longer than the actual processing of the dough. 4 things we need: flour, salt, water, yeast. For our flour, I love bread flour. It's got a higher protein content, works awesome. This is a product, it's a high gluten product from Central Milling. Great bread flour. King Arthur flour, awesome. You can find that readily at most markets. The other thing we have to use a digital scale to measure our ingredients. This way, everything's precise. Our 350 grams of water is 350 grams of water. Our 500 grams of flour is 500 grams of flour. Simple. And how we zero these out, you take your bowl, literally put it on top of your scale, and there's a button on there, it's called tare. You hit that button, it literally zeroes it out. Now it thinks there's nothing on there. And we're gonna take our scoop and measure 500 grams of flour, pour it in, almost got it. 500 right there, boom. Next we're going to take our salt, and I like to use fine sea salt. Those smaller salt distributes a lot better inside the dough. And now I dump 16 grams in. It's not a lot, not as critical, but 16 grams. We got that in there. Now our yeast, and we're using Fleshman's active dry yeast. We are literally using 1 gram. So for 1 gram, you need a micro scale, something that can really dial it in. And you probably see this is called a jeweler's scale. This scale happens to have its own micro scale. Boom. Kind of neat. Tear that out again. I use the lid and tear, and I'll pour 1 gram of yeast. Such a small amount. There it is. Now the micro scale measures down to like the 1/100th of a gram, which is amazing. But 1 gram looks like this, right? We dump that into our bowl. And now we take our whisk, and literally all we're going to do is whisk the dry ingredients together. And now for our water. I like to use, I drink filtered water, so I use filtered water in my food, in my cooking, and also my dough. And this is literally 350 grams or 1.5 cups. I pour this into my bowl. And literally what I'm going to do now is just mix this together, to grab a wooden spoon, and literally just mix this stuff around. When I get everything incorporated, I'm going to remove it from the bowl. I'm going to knead it by hand. These bench strippers come out nice. These are nice too. Scrape it out. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to literally knead this dough for about 2 or 3 minutes. And what I'm trying to do, as you can see, I'm squishing down, trying to remove any of the dry clumps out of here. Pretty fun. With me so far. And what's going to happen is it's going to start to form more of a tight, like, dough ball. Just literally incorporate all the dry stuff right back in and squish. Very therapeutic, right, Chef?
Very much so.
Very much. Skill levels probably on a scale of 1 to 5, a 1. Doesn't require a lot. You can see this. Formed a nice ball. I'm going to place it back in the bowl, just like that. I'm going to take a damp cloth and literally cover it. Let it sleep for 24 hours. I put this back on the countertop. 24 hours later, it's going to probably double in size, and we will ball it up, put it in the fridge for 2 more days, then we have our dough. So again, for Friday night pizza, we're making our dough on Tuesday. Good luck. Baking Steel out.